Welcome to ISAT Daily. I'm Matt, aka The Parable.
And I'm Josh, second to none vet.
So, Josh, this whole Michigan school shooting thing, it's up and down. I can't really figure it out too much. It just seems really goofy to me.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. It's obviously it's a tragedy that it happened,
Course.
and but I think that they're going a little out there with what they're trying to do now with it. In the slingshot back.
I look at all these cases that are popping up, almost every week now.
Right.
And, if you think back, I think to the Obama years, there was always some kind of shooting or something, and they were attacking they're literally going after the Second Amendment with all this crap going on out there.
Mm-hmm.
And this, to me, reminds me of something very similar.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And here we got a Breitbart article. Police apprehend parents charged in Michigan school shooting after manhunt on Detroit's east side. Throne said in a statement on Saturday that he called for the outside investigation. Throne, I believe, is the superintendent of the school. Called for the outside investigation because parents have asked questions about the school's version of events leading up to the shooting. So even the superintendent said there's something just not right about this whole thing, and he's calling for an investigation, a third-party investigation of what's going on. And, the parents, I've heard stories that they had the gun, but it wasn't locked. The kid took the gun. I've heard stories now that it was a Christmas present and that he was searching through this phone for ammo and things. But, in all those cases in the past, we had the same situation where you have a bunch of rumors thrown around, and no one's really talking about the facts of the case.
Well, right. I think that that's part of the thing that sucks so much. With something like this is most of what we're hearing is just that rumors and gossip. Right. We need to know what happened.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure we'll find out little by little.
Eventually.
Hopefully, it's not going to be like the Maxwell case, where we get watercolors and and letters sent to us.
Hopefully we get a little bit more information.
I know, right? Let's take a look at the next slide. So school administrators have faced increased criticism for not notifying the sheriff's office immediately after teachers first alerted administrators to the student's disturbing drawing the day of the shooting and his cell phone search for ammo the day before the shooting. Had they done so, law enforcement could have removed the student from the school grounds and made sure he had no access to weapons, Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard said. Throne said that the teen's demeanor was calm when the school staff contacted his parents this day to have a meeting at the school's hours before the shooting. He said the teen's parents did not notify counselors that they had recently purchased a gun for their son. The day before the shooting, a teacher discovered the teen searching for ammo on his cell phone. So, again...
Well, I mean, it's
not out of the ordinary.
No, and you know what? Even if you purchase your child a firearm, right? I mean, that's not abnormal.
No.
Right? If your kid just got a new firearm, well, they need ammo for it, right? So that's not anything crazy. But if this kid is drawing things at school, right, or doing things at school that are making teachers second guess it, right? The teachers have to go through training every single year what to look for stuff like that. And they didn't notify anybody?
Yeah.
Right? Like, that doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah, not at all.
I mean...
And, when you... And actually, I read somewhere that, I don't know if it was a Breitbart article or another one, but that the things that he was writing on the bullets mimicked one of those third-person shooting games.
Mm.
And so he had mimicked that whole thing, and the end result of that game was another shooting. And so... But, again, when you have the administrators of the school see this artwork and don't notify the parents and police that this kid.
Well, I mean, it's just another failure, right? I mean, there was other school shootings that have happened and other shootings where people did know that whomever did it were had mental issues or mental health issues, however you want to call it, right? And nobody informed anybody, or ones where the FBI had been called and informed of the student. I can't remember which one that was, and they did nothing about it.
Yeah,
right?
I remember that. Yeah.
So what is it? You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
Plus, can you really? I don't mean to be critical, but can you really trust the FBI is going to do anything?
No.
Just like you said.
Right. Absolutely not. So, I mean, you would hope that your local law enforcement would if the school called them, they would come, they would search the kid, maybe talk to him, at an absolute minimum, make sure that he's doesn't have anything that's going to hurt himself or anybody else, right? Search him for knives, guns,
anything,
whatever, any kind of weapons, right? But no, the school didn't even call him.
Right.
So.
And by the sound of it, Sheriff Bouchard, who's the Oxford County Sheriff,
right,
seemed to be a logical guy who would have probably taken action on it.
He seems like he's someone that's blaming the school for not taking actions that they should have with the information that they had.
Exactly.
So.
And that's what it looks like, is maybe possibly a school failure more than a parental failure.
Right.
And to do a manhunt on parents is just
right. Well, it's nuts too, because at this point, right, majority of students spend more time with their teachers than they do with their parents.
Yep.
Right. And so, if there were teachers, as this article says, that had suspicions, right, of whatever, right, and the administrators of the school didn't inform anybody else, well, that's a failure on the school's part.
That's right. I agree 100%. So please subscribe, like, and share the video, and have a great day, folks.
Had a rough week? Current events got you down? Join us Friday at 8 p.m. Come on, man. Check us out.